Hi children, this is our second session. The lesson topic name is dispersal of seeds in the fourth lesson. Okay, the next topic is dispersal of seeds. What is the word dispersal? Dispersal means scattering the seeds. Scattering means what? Spreading the seeds from one place to the other. Spreading the seeds from one place to other is called as dispersal of seeds. So see here, for dispersal of seeds, many agents, so many are being used. So what are those? We'll see now. See, dispersal of seeds is the process by which seeds are scattered to distinct places by wind, water, animals and human beings. So for scattering the seeds, which are being used? Wind, water, animals and human beings. All these are called as agents of dispersal. So with the help of wind, water, animal, human beings. Who are human beings? The people are human beings. All these are helpful for scattering the seeds. So see, if all seeds fall at one place in a small area and if these seeds germinate. So what is the word germination? When we take a seed, when we sow it in the soil, what happens? It will take the minerals and the water and it will come outside of the earth. This process is called as germination. So the seed turning into a plant is called as germination. What is it called? Germination. So if all, see here, take a mango tree. Take a mango tree. If you are not taking the mangoes from the tree, what happens? It will turn into a fruit, then it will ripe and it will fall down. If all the fruits will fall down in only one place, what happens? It will germinate. So the seeds are turning into a plants. In the same area, if many plants will grow, will there be place to grow the plant? Will the minerals will be sufficient? No. So that's why the seed should be scattered from one place to the other so that the trees can be grown very nicely. Okay. So the dispersal is very important for the seeds. So see here, there will be no enough space for all the new plants to grow. So there is no space here. So all the plants will not get enough minerals, salts and water for the growth. See, if the seeds get scattered far in a wide area, however, they can grow into healthy plants. This why dispersal of seeds are important. So already we have discussed, for growing the plants nicely, what we have to do? We have to disperse. We have to disperse the seeds from one place to the other so that the place will be sufficient for the plant to grow with more minerals and more salts. So see here. So the first one is wind, water, animals and human beings. So let us learn one by one. See here, the first agent is dispersal by water. So how the dispersal is taken place by the water? Let us see now. So take which tree is there? Coconut tree. So coconut tree is grown near to the bank of the river. Yes or no? So here the coconuts fell into the river, into the water. So after falling, what will happen? It will float and float and float and go somewhere, and there they will be settled near the soil. After some days, what will happen? These coconuts will go inside the soil. After some days, these coconuts will turn into again a small trees. So here which agent is helping to move the coconuts? Water. So with the help of water, the coconuts are moving from one place to the other and getting germinated in the other place. In this way, water is acting as an agent to move these seeds from one place to the other. Okay, understood? Examples: coconuts and lotus. Lotus also stays in the water only. The seeds will move from one place to the other and gets germinated. Okay. The next topic is dispersal by wind. Wind means what? Air. When it blows heavily, we call it as wind. See here. Seeds dispersed by wind are light in weight. So when the seeds are very heavy, it cannot move from one place to the other. So when they are very light in weight, it can be moved very easily with the help of wind. So see here, some of the seeds dispersed by wind have feathery structures such as hairs or wings. For example, This is called as dandelion. Near the river banks or some areas we can see this type of flowers. So this flower is having a very light feathery structure. So when the wind blows, what happens? All these feathery structures will start moving. So with this wind, with the help of wind, these will scatter from one place to the other. There they will settle, and then small plants will come outside of these seeds. Okay, so in this way the wind is helping the seeds to move from one place to the other. Next one, sycamore. This is also one plant which is very light in weight, so that it can be moved by the wind and gets germinated. So see, seeds with hairy structures such as cotton and dandelion have hairy structures that help them to blow away along with the wind. Next one, seeds with wing-like structures. See here, seeds with wing-like structures. What is that? Sycamore. Seeds such as maple, drumstick and sycamore have wings-like structures that rotate in the air and carry the seeds with the wind. So this will also can be carried by the wind from one place to the other. So in this way the dispersal of seeds takes place by the wind.